Jai Shri Mataji. Let's start to rinse our feet. Thank you. Jai Shri Mataji. From the heart, we're wishing our global family a loving Vasant Panchami. So let's begin with a little celebration of Sri Mahasaraswati.
Saraswati Sharada Mata Saraswati Sharada Mata Saraswati Sharada Mata Saraswati Sharada Mata Saraswati Sharada विद्यादानी दयानी दुःखहरणी जगत जननी माता माता सरस्वती शारदा माता सरस्वती शारदा विद्यादानी दयानी दुःखहरणी जगत जननी माता माता सरस्वती शारदा माता सरस्वती शारदा माता सरस्वती शारदा हंसवाहिनी वीणाधारिणी हंसवाहिनी वीणाधारिणी हिमनगनन्दिनी जगत कल्याणी हिमनगनन्दिनी जगत कल्याणी जगत जननी माता माता सरस्वती शारदा माता सरस्वती शारदा शारदा सरस्वती शारदा शारदा सरस्वती शारदा 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 माता सरस्वती शारदा माता सरस्वती शारदा 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 माता माता सरस्वती शारदा माता सरस्वती शारदा शारदा माता सरस्वती शारदा 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 विद्यादानी दयानी दुःखहरणी जगत जननी माता माता सरस्वती शारदा सरस्वती शारदा 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 हंसवाहिनी वीणाधारिणी हंसवाहिनी वीणाधारिणी हंसवाहिनी वीणा हंसवाहिनी वीणाधारिणी वीणा हंस वाहिनी वीणाधारिणी हंस वाहिनी वीणाधारिणी हंस वाहिनी वीणा सरे गम सम गरे सरे गम परे पम गरे गम पद गद पम गम पद नि मनि द पम पद नि द पद नि द पनि द पम द पम ग पम गरे म गरे द हले न पम गरे द हंस वाहिनी वीणा हंस वाहिनी वीणाधारिणी वीणा दारिणी वीणाधारिणी वीणाधारिणी हंसवाहिनी वीणाधारिणी हंसवाहिनी वीणा हंसवाहिनी वीणाधारिणी हिमनगनंदिनी जगत कल्याणी हिमनगनंदिनी जगत कल्याणी जगत जननी माता माता सरस्वती शारदा माता सरस्वती शारदा माता सरस्वती शारदा शारदा माता सरस्वती 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 शारदा विद्यादानी दयानी दुःख हरणी जगत जननी माता माता सरस्वती शारदा शारदा सरस्वती शारदा 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 सरस्वती शारदा 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 सरस्वती शारदा 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 शारदा
Shri Saraswati blesses us with all the knowledge. And within this knowledge comes behavior and conduct. Let's take our attention to all yogis and our conduct. Sometimes there are misunderstandings, friction, and sadly, just anger and aggression. Let us remember we are all cells in our Holy Mother's body. Of course, everyone is free to think, feel, and support whatever we choose. But let's do it with mutual respect and dignity. It's very healthy to agree to disagree. Let's listen to how we affect Sri Mataji.
Sahaja Yoga means we are one. We are all Sahaja Yogis, but not separately, together. If one understands this fact, you have celebrated today's great day of Adi Shakti. Why did Adi Shakti create this world? Why did all these happen? Why don't we think why so much of love, so much of prosperity has been given to us? We never realize where are we and how much we have got. It's not the money, but the love. And when you will understand, we really love each other and there is no hatred. There is no revenge, nothing, but just love and love and love. This is what is the message of today. We all have to be loving each other. We have to have all kinds of rituals, but it is only expression of our love. It's not just a ritual. It is love. When you have love of the mother, how do you express? In the same way, we have to know that today we have to promise that for us, love is the most important. We should love. People don't even love in their own families. I'm not talking to such people, I know. They love their own families, their own village, their all surroundings, everywhere. But still the world is going on with wars, fighting and all kinds of trouble. The whole world has to come up to love each other. There is no other solution but to love. And in that love there is no selfishness, but enjoyment. And that enjoyment you should feel and give it to others. I'm sure you also yogis are doing that. And you are seeing the mistakes of the others and not to get anybody into trouble. Love is the message of Adi Shakti. Now you think about it. One Adi Shakti created the whole world. How she must have done it? What she must have planned? How she must have organized it? It's not an easy thing. Only because she loved. Her love is the expression that you are all there. And that is why to be one with her, one should learn to love. Of course, in that you have to know that you should forgive. If you don't know how to forgive and find mistakes of other people, you won't help. What is your now job is to see that you are loving, that there is no hatred for anyone. You don't think of hating someone or hitting somebody. This has to work out. आणि फालतूच्या लोकांच्याकडनं इम्प्रेशन घ्यायचं नाही, स्वतःचं इम्प्रेशन ठेवलं पाहिजे.
We should not get impressed from mediocre people. We should keep our own understanding.
आपल्या कळपामध्ये पुष्कळ असे घुसले आहेत लोक, ते बरे व्हायला म्हणून आले आणि घुसून बसले, ती त्रास द्यायचे.
Many such people have intruded into our group. They came to get cured and are now troubling us.
त्यांच्याकडनं इम्प्रेशन घ्यायचं नाही, स्वतःची सत्ता ठेवली पाहिजे, स्वतःचा विचार ठेवला पाहिजे, स्वतःचं व्यक्तित्व पाहिजे. आणि असे लोक भयंकर जबरदस्त असतात.
We should not get influenced by them. It is better to be in control of ourselves and have our own thoughts. We must have our own dignity. These people can be very powerful.
मुळीच ऐकून घ्यायचं नाही. आम्ही सगळे एक आहोत हे लक्षात ठेवायचं. आम्ही एकाच आईच्या अंगावरचे आहोत.
But there is no need to listen to them at all. We have to remember that we are all united. We all have been nursed by the same mother.
निदान सहजयोगाने तरी असा विचार मनात कधीही आणायचा नाही. आणि हे पाप आहे, सहजयोगाच्या विरोधात बसत आहे.
At least Sahaj Yogis should not think about this. This is a sin. It's against Sahaj Yoga.
कितीही तुम्हाला वाटलं की आपल्यावर अन्याय झालेला आहे, तरी सुद्धा असा विचार एकदाही ज्यांनी मनात आणला त्याने माझ्या हाताचे लचके काढले, माझ्या हृदयाचे लचके काढले हे समजून घ्यायचं. कारण मी तुम्हाला हृदयात बसवून तुम्हाला वर केलेलं आहे.
Even if you feel that somebody have done some injustice to you, if you get even one thought of this kind in your mind, you have ripped away flesh from my hand. You have ripped away flesh from my heart, because I have raised you higher by putting you in my heart.
हा माझा विरोध नाही, परमेश्वराचा विरोध आहे. तेव्हा त्या गोष्टीला मी कधीही थारा देऊ देणार नाही. तुम्ही काही बोललात तरी इथून समुद्रात फेकून टाकेन, सांगते तुम्हाला.
This is not only against me, but this is against the God Almighty. So I will not pay attention to such things, even though you say anything. I am warning you that I will throw you in the sea.
आपापसात वैमनस्य वाढवणं याच्यापेक्षा फार मोठं मी मला कोणतंच आणखी पाप दिसत नाही आज. बाकी सगळे खून माफ.
Today, to encourage the disputes among each other, I do not see any greater sin than this.
Mataji, shame on us, your children, for hurting you. That feels like your flesh is being ripped. Bless us as we promise you, individually, collectively. We will all bring peace in small ways or bigger ways, whether it's between yogis or collectives or divisions. Bless us, Shri Mataji, with this pure desire. Our only aim in life is to please you. Let us keep our attention on the Sahasrara above and pray for this beautiful world and all the restless souls that have passed and die every day at your lotus feet, Shri Mataji.
There is one gentleman who goes to America very often, who has made lots of money also, who puts you into trance. One of his disciples came to India and he discovered about me, and then he came to London to see. His name is Mr. Jean. He told me that, Mataji, I have a very funny thing that is happening to me. I said, what happened? I am a disciple and such person. And then what happened? What's wrong with you? He said, the problem is, you see, when I started meditating according to him, I got into trance. And when I came down from trance, I felt that I must kill my parents. They are good for nothing. Why should I have my parents? I must kill them. Who are they to me? But I started judging, this is not religion. This nobody has done. Rama obeyed his parents. Who has killed his parents? I started thinking about it. So when I went again into trance, I came back and I started feeling I must kill myself. And he said, I have tried to kill myself many a times. Many a times I have tried to kill, and he's a son of a rich man. And my father sent me to India to meet you, but you were not there, so I have come here. I asked him, Jean, what did your master tell you? What mantra? So he told me one name of a very great Shringa. Shringa was a very great rishi who was responsible for the yajna done by Dasharatha for having a son. I said, how can such a great man enter into his psyche? It's impossible. So I said, all right, you take the name of that Shringa. How do you do it? He closed his eyes and started saying Shringa, Shringa, Shringa. Immediately that fellow, a horrible one came on his face. I could see he had two horrible eyes and very big teeth, and he had only one unicorn. That also you know is known as Shringa. Shringa also means the horn. And it was this fellow with one horn. So I know all these tricks very well. I tied with Mr. Shringa. I brought him home. And I tied him onto one of these. Don't get frightened. Nothing to be serious about. When the mother is there, she has to tell you everything. I tied him to a tree, And I said, Mr. Shringa, will you please tell me what are you up to? Otherwise, I will never release you. I must know what is he up to. As you catch some spies and then you take out all that is happening on the other side of the earth. Mr. Shringa came out with the reality. He told me that we are on the other side, on the negative side, are trying to build up our empire of destruction, of depravity. And for that, we few Rakshasas are working for one of these gentlemen who is a Rakshas. And he told me the name of his Rakshas who was once upon a time killed by Devi Durga. And this fellow is in contact with about thousands of Rakshasas, but there are very few who can enter into the psyche of human beings. So, I am trained that whenever I am called, because they are subtle bodies, I come to those people, I enter into their psyche, guide them, and through me, I put these other Rakshasas into other people's psyche. So the thing starts expanding like it. You get surprised, thousands of people thronging for what introduction of that spirit in you. They introduce these spirits into them and they do not know, they do not care for it. That it is the introduction of the spirit. They just do not believe in it. They will never accept it. They will go on with it and go on with it. But then I said, why? Why is it that you made this fellow kill his parents? He said, because we want more dead people. We want more dead people to come in to help us, who can enter into the psyche of human beings. And then, because he refused to kill his parents, we wanted to kill him. And then what do you want, ultimately? He said, there will be an epidemic of criminality in this United States. And that's a fact. They work when there are drugs on. You take the drug, your awareness goes down, immediately it can be inserted. This is a very wonderful way of doing things. Here I am alone standing with my half-hearted disciples. Because I do not entice them, they are free, absolute free in their own freedom. In their entire awareness, they have to accept it and take it. And to practice it. And to go ahead with the war of love. We on one side are preaching love. The other side is hatred, but they will take the name of love and put hatred. That's why you will find they are always contradicting themselves. There is no other proof, but you will find in their mind a tormenting truth. A person who talks of religion has to be a very peace-loving, affectionate, kind, helpful person.
And that's why the Maya of God is such, all these beautiful things are there. So you can get lost with it, you can see it, you can picture it, you can paint it. But no, they are not. They are not interested. They'll make this also ugly. They'll make every picture ugly. They'll make every face ugly. So this is the anti-Maya that is there. And for that you need a Mahamaya to correct it and to solve the problem. The complete working of the divine depends on you people, wherever you are. How many you are is not the point. Wherever you are, how intense you are, how you want to work it out, how you want to put your attention to. It's very important how you are going to do it, because you people should understand the responsibility. This world is getting drowned, and I feel that at least 80% people will be finished. 10 would be hanging in between in limbo, I think. Really. And 10% will be Sajogis the way it is moving in the West. Maybe in India, may not be, I can't say. India is very fast moving Sajoga. Also Russia and all these Eastern Bloc people are just jumping into it. I don't know how they have discovered me so easily. They say my face is evident. I don't know what makes them think. So for a Sahaja it is very important that after coming to realization, he has to be very introspective. Instead of seeing the bad of others, he should try to see what is bad in within himself. It's very important that you have to know how far you are going towards your spirituality. Because Christ did not need this. He did not have to even introspect himself. He was something which was beyond any corruption. And for him, it was just a physical transformation in the sense that from he died and then he resurrected himself. But for us, it is very different. We are now Sahajogis, but we were ordinary human beings. We had no light within us. Now the light comes within us and we see the light. Then what do we become? We have to become the light itself. Christ was the light. He did not have to become. We have to become the light. And now you have to guard on the way this light might get disturbed, might be reduced, or maybe completely extinguished. So carrying on yourself with this light, first thing you should know that if you see the light is not proper, means you are not the light. You have to become the light. When you are the light, then in that light you can easily see how your mind works, what ideas it gives, what affects your mind while you are ascending. in the center when we are sure of what we are, absolutely sure.
Quand nous sommes au centre, nous sommes sûrs de ce que nous sommes, complètement sûrs, confiants.
We raise our heads in pride and glory.
Nous dressons notre tête, notre buste avec fierté.
We don't have the vanity of the right and the pity of the left.
Nous n'avons pas l'arrogance du côté droit et la pitié du côté gauche.
That's what is we are going to achieve in France now.
Et ceci, c'est ce que nous allons accomplir en France maintenant.
No more going to the subconscious or to the collective subconscious.
Plus de subconscient, plus de supraconscient.
Now don't think of your forefathers, what they did.
Ne pensez pas à vos ancêtres et ce qu'ils ont fait.
Nor think of the future, what your progeny is going to do.
Ni ne songez au futur et à quoi ce pays ressemblera dans quelques centaines d'années.
Think for yourself what you are going to do for both of them.
Pensez à vous-même et ce que vous allez accomplir pour vous-même et par cela pour eux tous.
Many cursed families can be completely redeemed by one good Sahaja-yogi.
Beaucoup de familles où il y a des malédictions qui traînent d'une génération à l'autre peuvent être complètement nettoyées s'il y a un Sahaja Yogi positif dans cette famille.
And thousands of years of progeny can be blessed by one Sahaja Yogi.
Et waouh. Et des milliers d'années de descendance peuvent être absolument bénies par la vie d'un seul Sahaja Yogi.
That's a fact. You can feel the vibrations, no?
C'est un fait, vous pouvez sentir les vibrations.
I don't know what Vicar was suggesting. Is this the one? This is from who? Huh? I know. This one. All right, this one takes long.
Sri Mataji, the Sahaja Yogi of various countries of Europe, before coming here, performed the puja on the map of the countries. And if you so wish and gracefully accept that now, before we garland you, Father, every one from one country which has done such a puja on the map of this country should get up and bring it and open it at the lotus feet of Sri Mataji. So I would call first on Australia. If you could bring it to Sri Mataji. And we say the mantra. For each map we say Om Twameva Sakshat Shri Adiguru Om Swaha when you present the map at the feet of Sri Mataji. So also for Austria, Switzerland, France, Germany, one after the other, USA, if you have done it, please bring the map of your country at the feet of Sri Mataji.
But everybody has brought presents over. The maps.
The maps. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Guru Om Swaha. This is for Australia. Can the map of Austria be brought? Open.
We have
Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Guru Om Swaha. France. Thank you, sir.
let us show to everybody. That's
We
These are
have,
all the places where we have centers
we have
in France.
We have put kumkum on all the places where we intend to do something for Sahaja Yoga next year.
Oh, I see.
Germany.
To the map. Italy. That's Belgium and map. Belgium. United Kingdom. We can say Shri Shiva for this one.
Shri Shiva Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala ki Jai.
India? Yes. India? Please be seated
because it's not yet finished.
You should show the map, then curiosity.
Oh, sorry, you should show the map before you present it to Sri Mataji.
So that
We still have a couple of countries. We have Greece. Okay, Greece was offered in the same way as Britain. Okay, please, Maria. Then we have. Let Greece come.
Map of Saudi Arabia. It's in front of your picture in my house. Map of Saudi Arabia. But it's in my house in front of your picture.
Yugoslavia.
and also
Mia.
he's saying that he put the map of Saudi Arabia.
He sent it.
Yes, that's it.
The map of Saudi Arabia has also been presented. Spain.
Please show them, first of all. You must open and show them all of that.
Portugal, if any. Okay. Malaysia. No. Yes.
America you must have brought, right?
And last, Switzerland, sorry. Switzerland.
He'll become a guru now, because forgotten his own country.
I'll give you another. It's a small country, but a big map.
All right, raise it high. Raise it high.
Is there anyone from Canada? Oh, Canada is with, okay. So last but not least, in the name of really everybody in this hall, we would like to request Herman to present the map of the United States of America, where Shri Mataji once more is going. And we will take the mantra of Sri Adi Guru, Sri Virata.
Turn down. Show them first.
One in color, one in black and white. Very good.
Pray for my tour in America, which has to be successful. We all have to.
Bolo Shri Jagannatha Shri Adi Shakti Bhagavati Mata Ji Shri Nirmala Devi Ki
You have to think what's happening in the world, what are the problems of the world. You are responsible for that. Not only that, but you have to pray. In your prayers, you have to say, Mother, solve this problem. Collectively, individually, you have to take your attention from yourself, from your smaller life, to a much wider thing. Then you are a saint. And you have to think that it is your duty to ask for divine help, that all these problems should be solved. This is your job for which you are selected. Your asking is going to work out, because as you know, I am desireless. You have to desire for it. Whatever you desire will work out. The protection, the affection, the compassion of Mother is with you. But you have to look after this world and show the concern that you have.
At this time of Navaratri and beyond, we pray to the whole of Param Chaitanya to hear this prayer. That all the restless souls all over the world that have passed away during world wars, civil wars, genocide, and through all acts of violence, all these souls who are lingering here and have not yet passed on, may they forgive us and bless us. We ask them to be at peace with us. And we pray to our Holy Mother to grant these entities peace, freedom, and salvation, so that they may finally stop attacking and trying to overpower the living in various ways. May our most powerful Mother destroy all that is destructive in the hearts and minds of mankind, so that our seeking is awakened and we begin the global journey to reality and peace. Shri Mataji, please destroy all that is destructive in the hearts and minds of mankind, so that our seeking is awakened and we begin the global journey to reality and peace.
Our Holy Mother, please bless your children's pure desire. We invite the golden age and your holy vision of the New Jerusalem. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. Thy will be done. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Thank you, Shri Mataji, again and again. Dear family, let's end in silence. Jai Shri Mataji.